So I was thinking while we were waiting that I talked shit about the Garen top lane. I questioned the Nami pick bot lane. I'm happily eating my words because both of them looked good this time around. This game, last game. Nami looked really strong along with Owlset. It seems like Yon2 knows what he's doing. And the Garen popped off, finally. Still unsurprised to see the same bans coming in. Cassiopeia and Quinn taken away. Probably gonna see Ornn banned by eSports Gaming. This time around on the red side. And Diana also taken away from Ips. Same old, same old, same old. So mid laners may be fighting over. Oh, okay. Ornn is open. But maybe they're... no. I thought like, maybe Bunsen wants to play something else and that's what they're banking on and then he's gonna let that through, they're gonna pick it up for themselves. But nope. Instantly locked in by Brunsi, gonna be playing in the top lane. And Ezreal taken no... it's been a long weekend. Taken up again by Owlset. Look good on it on all games and I immediately like what we're seeing. Same old coming up from eSports Gaming. Now it's just a question of what they're going to offer us in the jungle. J4 couldn't do a lot in the last game. Basically, Swasher beat him to the punch with the gank in the bot lane. And it kind of felt like Gather was just running around for the next few minutes. Like, what do I do now? I can't gank bot. Olaf is open. Could be going for the Olaf. Vayne actually picked up by Vask. Good. Brr. Don't think we've seen it yet from him. Don't think so. And Thresh open for Yon if he wants to play it. But gonna be the Nautilus instead. And I guess it could just be the Nami again for Yon2. What do they want to play? So I think they should just go for it, lock it in now, and they can wait with the mid lane top. Unless it's something that they really want to play on mid lane, but it would be the... not that. That's not what I expected. They can try to ban out Kartman, ban out the Orianna if they want to, ban out the LeBlanc. Oh yes, Syndra is still up! Oh, she went all the way around. Well then. Kartman is probably going to get to play one of these champions if he wants to. So the question is, what are they going to ban next? Are they going to try to take away the Malphite? Like, really this time squeeze Nicky Thicky? Could try to go for it. Set is open. And they do indeed go for the squeeze on Nicky Thicky, as all the champions I've seen recently have been taken away from him. Possibly leaving him on something he's not familiar with. And Mundo into Vayne. Ornn does not look like a good pick. I have several questions. None of them good. This more feels like I'm just gonna play a tank top and not die. But Mundo good against heavy AP. This is not a heavy AP composition. And Vayne is pretty good at dealing with these tanky champions and Nunu and Mundo. Just waiting for the mid lane now. Could be the Orianna, I suppose, if he wants to. Or the Kassadin. Kassadin is open. No, he's banned away, sorry. It's the LeBlanc that's open. Thinking about it, taking his time, it's gonna be the LeBlanc. Locked in eventually. I'm not sure about the decision to take Gragas into a Mundo. Obviously, it's not the target you're gonna be trying to lock down. You're gonna try to go for the Ezreal, and maybe it doesn't feel like Cataclysm is gonna be good enough locking down. But decent disengaged composition coming up from eSports Gaming as they do lock in the Nami final. Nami as well looked pretty goddamn strong in the last game. Now it's up to Vasquez Bro on this Vayne to show that he is indeed a good main player. I wrote down that he has a good win ratio. Maybe the KDA isn't that high. Kinda suggests that, well, no, that's me reading too much into it, but you immediately go to like, is he the aggressive Vayne player that goes into deep, like passive ultimate and dashes in front of his team and goes too deep, too soon, and gets blown up? Don't know. Haven't seen him play Vayne. But this is the game to show that you are the best Vayne player in Iceland. LeBlanc will be good for trying to deal with the Ezreal, with the Lux trying to come in for the flank and blow them up. They have good sideline pressure also in with the LeBlanc and Ornn. Ornn, of course, deals an absurd amount of damage for a tank, and the free item accuracy at level 12 do so much for him. It's such a lot of free gold. Well, I mean, if there ever is an opportunity to show that you are one of the best in Iceland, this is it. This is the final try. There are no more games after this. The team that loses this one is the one that's dropping out and is not going to be able to play in the pro scene for like 10, 12 weeks, something like that. And the one that wins is joining the 7 others in the pro league that's going to be playing for the next 10 weeks. It's going to be fun amount of 10 weeks. I fear for the life of Ips. He's going to be facing a lot of damage coming up from Gadget and Karlmaður in the middle. We'll be curious to see what Snarf actually... Snarf. It's getting late. What Ips ends up running as a summoner. We did talk about it yesterday, I think, that support Lux got a buff. And that the Q light biting does more damage, but the scales worse. So the scaling went down by 0.1, which isn't terrible, but still factors into it. So mid lane slightly worse, support slightly better. As we have the battle of the tanks in the top lane, I feel like Ornn should be able to run away with the game though. There's a lot of AP damage coming out from. Not a lot though, no, I take it back. He might even disregard Mundo, go for the Sunfire Cape. Probably just gonna do that. Sunfire Cape into something like the Abyssal Mask. Those are the 2 best items to upgrade. And Sunfire Cape is even better after the 10.4 change. And the aggressive summoner pick in Ignite for Karlmaður shows that he's looking to rumble. If he doesn't get a kill on Ips, he's gonna try to roam to the other lanes and try to get them snowballing as well. And the consensus is probably do something about Álfarssteinn. Lock down Álfarssteinn. And they have to do it. There we go. This is game number 3. This is the final one. Which obviously means that is 1-1. Spectator delay is finally over. We are going to be loading into the game momentarily. All eyes on Svasir. I felt like it, of course, Álfarssteinn is the one to carry the game eventually, but I do feel like Svasir kept the team together until they got to that point. We will have to watch how he plays out the game, paired up against the Gragas for Gadget. We are now on the Summoner's Rift. I'm going to pause the good music to hear the other one. As Vladdy makes the overlay ready. Just waiting for the sound of people loading it in the game. That's a good sound. I have been throwing the thumbs up. I think we are going to see an invade. Here we go. They're at least pinging something. Maybe it's just the defensive lineup. They did do an invade in game 1 that did pay off, although eSports didn't win that one. So maybe that's the trick. Not to innovate, just casually line up, see what other team's doing, try to get a deep ward going on so you can spot where Getting the Swasher are doing. What they are doing.
Seconds until minions spawn.
And this is a moment where I want to see the teams not like get stressed out and play safe, like safe, scale. This is the time to double down on what worked in the last game and in the first game. Like, figure out what did we do correctly. Do that again. Don't fear. Don't be afraid of losing.
Minions have spawned.
Fear is a mind killer. You have to go in. Ten people in this game know that 5 of them are going home. It is all or nothing, do or die. And for most of these, they've been playing together for the past few weeks or even longer than that. And they want to keep playing together. They want to show what they can do in the pro division. The 5 people are going to go to bed happy tonight, and 5 of them not so happy, probably. Tokyo Drift for Swasher working out this time around. And let's see if he then goes to the bottom lane to try and set something up. Vasco Bro and Jon should be in ideal position, although it's not going to be the not gonna be them at level 1 when Swasher shows up. Not this time around. But their lane is pushing. Swasher still has his mind. He could heal back up. Ooh, there's actually engaged on the battle lane. Always stayed taken low. Having to can shift away, but nice little trade back there actually. And of course has the on 2 to heal him back up. So not too shabby for them. That's of course how you deal with Nautilus. You just poke him down. Poke him down. If he's low, he can't go on you. Swasher's gonna get spotted up by this ward, so bot lane should be running away now. Vasco Bro and Jon slightly too late. Jon may be in trouble. Has the dress line though. No early shenanigans to be had on the bottom lane. Gadget just casually picking up all of his jungle camps, working on his rep buff as we speak. And looking for that full clear. Ooh, actually, Vasco Bro and Jon saying hello to Swasher here. Snowball comes out yet again, going again on the bottom lane. Okay, Jon, you could have dodged that. So there's no point in ganking top lane. It's Ornn against Amundo. Like, you can try to lock down Brunsi. You probably shouldn't. There's gonna be action in the mid lane, there's gonna be action in the bot lane. Aula State is the enemy, or Aula State is the essential carry. Depends on which side you are on. And Cartman pushed down the turret to try and farm. Fall behind a little bit, not a lot though. Not too far away, and does have the distortion to farm on the turret. Brucey doing a bit of damage onto Nicky Thicky. Ooh, Jon 1, sorry, flashing into root down. Aula State locking him down. Ignite is taking him in. He is in trouble now. He is gonna go down. Just give the kill over to Vasco Bro. Do so in the end. First blood going over to him. And that's what you need to be scared of when you're playing against the Nautilus. He doesn't have to hit the dress line. He can just flash, right click, and that's good enough. And if make it quick, only have one game plan, which is keep Aula State down and get Vasco Bro up. That's probably gonna be enough to win the game. Shane's gonna lock down ifs, but Karma is so low now. Swasher is looking pretty in the jungle of Gadget. I want to take a moment to talk about the Invictus Gaming skins, as we saw the Invictus Gaming skin of Karlmaður. No, I do not get a percentage of the IG skins, but damn, they look pretty. Ah, a lot of the world skins are kind of meh, I feel like, but all of these skins are so goddamn good. Like, whew. Battle between the tanks and the top lane, is that even? Well, Ape's pulling ahead by a little bit. And Vasco Bro actually 10 CS behind our state, but sitting on that extra 400 gold is not terrible. And now Gadget waiting in the wings, once again something going. Looking for the repeat gank on bot lane. Let's look gank. He's moving, going in. Has popped the predator. Zoom, 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 zoom. Trying to lock someone down. Dress line 2 far away is not gonna land. Brittle looks strong. It's good that we have a few playable tanks in the top lane, but Orange seems to have it all. Whew. Now Swazi potentially looking for that repeat gank in the bot lane, or just gonna try to steal the dragon away, but there's a ward, they should know about it. And Gadget is a little bit too far away. Prince could join in the fun, but still, that would be a smite fight, and maybe just let Swazi take it. Or just throw in this line ball one more time, coming into the bottom lane. Tokyo, Drift barely not missing Jonas. He is knocked up, he is gonna get taken down. Nothing you can do about it. Our State picking up the kill. And finally, a kill going over to eSports Gaming, bringing the gold lead back to 0, basically. And that should also be the Ocean Drake, sorry, going over to eSports Gaming, which is gonna help tremendously. Gonna help in the mid lane against the Electrocute LeBlanc. In the top lane for Nikithiki, who's just gonna be regenerating like crazy now. Slowly but surely the dragon does go down. Next dragon is gonna be the Infernal Dragon, so it's gonna be the Mountain or Cloud Dragon Soul. I touched upon it yesterday. I do feel like the Ocean Drake, single Ocean Drake is more impactful than most of the other ones, because it's the only one to add anything new. It's not quite as OP as the old Ocean Drake with the mana regeneration, but 2.5 missing health regeneration is pretty good. Now getting in the middle lane, looking for the kill on Ibs, has spotted Predator, gets rooted and just stands there looking silly. At least gets the flash from Ips. Junglers trying as they might to get anything going. But Wayne doesn't have a lot going on. Still far away from getting the wrong king. While, well, repeat gank, dress line does land into absolutely everything, and yeah, there's nothing you can do about that, Ips, but slowly and surely die. Kill going over the Karlmaður just as planned, even saves the ignite thanks to the beautiful cask. But what I was talking about bot lane is that Vayne needs Rune King to do stuff, while Ezreal has the Sheen. His Mystic shots are gonna be doing a hell of a lot of damage to Vasco Bro and Yon, and they're not the ones with the Ocean Drake on their side. They're gonna be feeling the hurt. They don't have a lot of ways to sustain themselves except for that Vamp Scepter. And basically at the point where they... Owie! Okay, good try. Really? Okay. everything going the way of Alderstein in Yon 2. And now Swazir hungry for the gank. Has to go and say hello and get the tower to going. Bro and Yon trying their best to clear the mini wave, but there's plenty of minutes left. They can do whatever the hell they want to now. Swazir coming in. Bro throwing the ultimate. He is invisible. He's dashing down. That's not gonna be enough as the snowball stunning both of them. Yon 2 actually picking up the kill, but they can be a little bit more cautious now. Swaz is taking so low, actually. Yon going back in, maybe not what he wants to do. Goes golden. Brunsi is in the wings with the Ornhorn. Gets the double up knock up. Alderstein taken down by Brunsi. Kartmaður also in the wings, but Brunsi has to flash away as 4 people are now fighting. Gadget close by. Can he do anything really? He doesn't have the explosive cask. He doesn't have it! My friend, now it's up. Only landing on Yon 2. That's not enough. Kartmaður going down. I think he thought he had it. That would have been beautiful. Kartmaður at least picking up the kill on Nicky Thicky. Fight taking so long that Vasco Bro has had the time to walk back to lane, but he's not gonna be able to do anything. Still doesn't have the Room King. A little bit of a clumsy fight coming out, and I do feel like eSports Gaming came out ahead. Still though, 2 kills going over to Kartmaður, which is pretty good, since that LeBlanc needs to become a legit threat. But seeing Gragas come in, like looking at the cooldown on his ultimate, just a sliver away. No, flash, body slam, nothing. Rough. And I think we saw almost every single summoner being blown in that team fight just before the Infernal Dragon that's going to be spawning in close to a minute. And from what we've seen in the past 2 games, they are going to be fighting over. The dragon, come hell or high water. Hey, put the music back on. Musket Bro and Yon are in trouble. Musket Bro finally has the Cutlass. That's not quite enough, not yet. While Alderstein is hitting all of his important checkpoints. Hold the spot in the mid lane. Repeat, stop popping it so early. Don't manage to get the final plate. Swazir is getting ridiculously tanky at this point. Has the Cinder Hulk, has the Giant's Belt. But they at least get most of the plates. But only goal lead to nothing yet again. And following some more gold over to Karlmaður. Now the dragon is up. And they need to be a little bit careful because Swazir could be coming in around the corner with a snowball or just trying to get the dragon by himself. Wave is pushed in. Vasco Bro has to decide on whether he's gonna try to contest or lose farm. I think the decision is simple at this point. They cannot contest. This should be a free dragon for eSports Gaming. Well, blink if we miss it. Trading the dragon for the kill on Ips. As Brunsi comes in with the Ornhorn from the flank. Nope. And now a fight in the bottom lane, possibly as Yon 2 and Alderstein are looking for trouble. Vasco Bro down to health already. But Gadget does have the explosive cask this time around. He's looked twice, he's looked 3 times, he knows it's up. So he could be trying to do something bot lane, but still, Alderstein is so strong. Maybe they're just trying to go for Swaz in the mid lane, or at least try to get the turret down. Get a bonus gold. Out comes the Absolute Zero to clear the mini wave. Owie! Doing so much damage to Gadget. And Nicky Thicky actually has almost managed to take down the top turret. So if Ips and Swaz manage to stall the mid lane, keep pushing it out, maybe Nicky Thicky can actually get the first turret. And kind of luckily for him, he is playing Mondo while all the gold is on LeBlanc. So a little tidal wave coming out to stop Yon manages to dodge it barely, but he needs to dodge everything else. Tokyo drift into the air, into the bubble, into everything. Kill going over to Alvar State. And that's what I want to see from eSports Gaming. They see him out of position and they just go for it. I like it. Slime ball coming out once more to... Well, won't do that. And should be the first turret of the game going over to eSports Gaming after a valiant defense in the middle lane. Allowing them to pull a tiny bit ahead in gold. Almost 1k at this point. It's not quite as clean of a game as last time, but still their game plan is working. Complete focus on the mid lane and bottom lane. The tanks are allowed to do whatever they want to do in the top lane. And Nikitek actually just doing a good job of keeping up with Princessy, keeping it down. This is not game one. Let's force the flash away. Change barely missing. Oh, that should probably have been the kill. If only they had hit. And now, Shelly number 2. Shelly Jr. up and running. Nikitiki has popped the ultimate going in on Gadget. Gadget is not tanky at all. Alvar State now having a fight with Yon. Yon is stuck alone in the world. Gets a flash away from the singularity. Finalist Funken. And Swazi picks up the kill on Yon. Trusa Barrage thrown out. Katmar actually on rampage as he snipes Ips from the side, from the flank, but that should still be the Herald. Fierce fights, but Ornhorn's thrown out. Actually stopping Brunsti from getting the Ornhorn. Gadget going in, trying to blow up Yon too. And Brunsti going down thanks to Alvar State. Alvar State, all good leg and toss. Sorry. Well, was good bro trying to do something against Alvar State. Cannot do a goddamn thing though, as he is so strong. And Swazir finally securing Herald number 2 for his team. That's probably gonna be the mid lane turret going down. And then we'll probably have another fight for the Cloud Dragon. It's gonna be coming up pretty soon. Honestly, eSports Gaming looking like the stronger team this time around. Regarding the questions in chat, most of them will be answered tomorrow, so stay tuned for news. All will be revealed in time. And now finally, eSports Gaming are the ones to pull ahead in the gold. Yet again, this is looking like a repeat of game 2, as Alvar State is. Even though basically botlane has been a war zone now, with teams fighting over and over again. He is still at the point where he has the Trinity Force, he has the Mana Immune. He will be getting the Muramana pretty soon. Nikitiki has to teleport up, he can join the fight if he wants to. And make it quick, somehow need to solve the problem of how do we kill Alvar State. And really quick, need to be a little careful on not being sandwiched. Started up the Dragon as Herald is popped in the mid lane. Now eSports Gaming need to make a move if they're gonna try and contest it. Nope, just opting to trade. Turret for Dragon. Not the worst trade in the world. One single Cloud Dragon going over to make it quick. As eSports Gaming picks up their 3rd turret of the game. Katmar actually going in kind of deep here on Ips. Doesn't manage to blow him up though as Gadget is close by. Oh no, everything landing on Alvar State is a disaster for them. That's what they needed to do. Now they are going in. Gadget going over the wall, trying to land something down onto Yon 2. Absolute Zero not doing anything at all. Do not end up getting anything else but the single kill on Alvar State, but now they have shown that they can do it. They just need to repeat it. All the pressure on Karlmaður's shoulders. It's really difficult to say Icelandic names and then go back to English. Brian is getting a little bit sleepy and mixing them up. Thankfully, all you should understand this. Five and 0 on this LeBlanc. And he needs to be the one jumping in and blowing Álfarsteinn up. Of course, Ips is also a threat, but he's still only has the Luminous Echo. He has a ton of magic penetration thanks to the Oblivion Orb. Still not a lot though. And the sustained damage is coming out from Álfarsteinn. Quick are so close to getting down the first turret of the game for themselves. Top turret is also stupidly low. And landing on Gadget. Trucia Barrage does not land, neither does the tidal wave. And Brunsi finally getting to the point where he can start handing out upgrades. Sunfire Cape upgraded. And Vaskud Bro picks up the upgraded Rune King. Now Gadget flashing in, trying to lock down. Álfarsteinn does not land. Cast throwing Jón 2 out. Not gonna be enough though. But Svartir Snurf stuck deep in the team. As Vaskud Bro is trying to kite away Nicky Thicky, flashing in, flashing out. Nicky Thicky flashing after him, trying to pick him up. Does go down. Nicky Thicky doing a lot of work here. As Jón 2 and Álfarsteinn are finally back into it. With Ips on the wings. Lands the perfect bind gun. Two people. Picks up the shutdown on Karlmaður. That's an ace. With only Nicky Thicky and Svartir Snurf going down in the end. That's okay. Those are the two tanks. They're supposed to die. Svarts are actually falling for the first time in the game, and they are going to try and three-man the Baron. Nicky Thicky, the redemption story. Completely banned out, doesn't matter, picks up the Mondo, and looking good. Slowly but surely, the dragon will go down. Dragon, Baron. And there it is, picked up by Álfarsteinn himself. 5k gold lead for eSports Gaming, who are looking strong to complete the series and take the victory. The engage from Gadget just wasn't good enough, didn't even get the flash from Álfarsteinn. He simply shifted away. And if they don't have the follow-up, that's just gonna be it. Like, they need to blow up Álfarsteinn. If they don't, if they throw everything at him and he just escapes, then they have to deal with Nicky Thicky and Svartir. They're gonna run in, they're gonna be tanky and annoying, and just 1v1 the Vaskud Bro, Vayne, Karlmaður. Woo! Ballsy. But that does mean that he's kind of low for this dragon fight. That's gonna be in 20 seconds. And the cask needs to throw Álfarsteinn in to make it quick. Or Karlmaður needs to go in and somehow manage to blow him up. Just 100-0. That doesn't look like that's gonna be the case though. Easy pickup for Svarts here on the third dragon for them. Only one dragon away now from the soul. That's like a bad dream for Vaskud Bro on the Vayne. Like, Nicky Thicky got Papa's ultimate and just beeline to him. Like, ah, car coming in. As the tunnel is thrown out there, trying to lock down. Oh no, Karlmaður doesn't manage to flash away. Stuck in the wall, which means that the Finalist Funkel is enough. As Nicky Thicky pushes in the middle lane. Siege in the mid lane, Siege in the bottom lane. And now good advice are expensive. And landing on Yo. The damage from Ezreal is unreal. Ornhorn is popped. This is the moment that they're gonna go for it. Ornhorn locking both of them up. Is it gonna be enough though as Gadget goes in? Locks down Ibs. The damage just into there and they manage to back away and they're back into it. They're gonna be healing up. They have the Ocean Drake. They're up to full health already. Nami looking goddamn strong as Vaskud Bro is almost blown up. Slime Ball throwing Brunsey up in the air. He has to flash away. Gadget going in on Nikki thinking that doesn't matter. That is a tanky goddamn Mundo who is going for Vayne. He wants to kill her. Ips actually managed to snipe even, sorry. Vaskud Bro, that is 2 people down on Make a Quick Strike. An inhibitor gone down. The second one will be following momentarily, and this could indeed just be the game and the series. This needs to be the moment that Brunsey can't make the impossible happen, but it is so late now in the game. Alva State doing so much damage from the sideline. There's actually nothing to do about it. He's on a kill spree. He's picked up the kill on Kartmar with Brunsey falling in the wins. It's on Ace. It's the Nexus Turns down, and it's gonna be eSports Gaming for sale, taking the victory and going into the Pro Division.